Barry Tramel, and the national media is fired up about Kevin Durant for the way he went about his business.
He went about it the right way. I'm Jenni Carlson, and this is the press row from the Opupco studios in Oklahoma City. Barry, Kevin Durant is the anti-LeBron James. He handled this contract negotiations almost under the cloak of darkness. We find out today that he's done a deal with the Thunder. It'll be the next 6 years, it's a 5-year deal. It was pretty much done quietly and just very businesslike.
Well, it was, and I don't have a problem with LeBron James and the theatrics. I think he's toned it down from what some had predicted. He is the biggest thing going in the NBA. All eyes are on him. But you do have to appreciate sort of the low-key persona of Kevin Durant. There are some have speculated that the second biggest news of July in the NBA is not where Dwayne Wade ends up or where Chris Bosh ends up or who the Knickerbockers sign. It's, does Durant sign this extension with the Oklahoma City Thunder? And the answer is now yes. He did it, as you said, very quiet, very incognito. He said he wanted to stay in Oklahoma City. He said he was committed. Today, he confirmed that. It's great news for Oklahoma City. And just one more reason why the Thunder has got to be ecstatic at having this guy, forget the basketball for a minute, which can't forget the basketball. He's one of the best players on earth. But just the quality of his character seems to ring out every day.
Well, LeBron's going to announce what he's doing on ESPN during a 1-hour special on Thursday night. Kevin Durant announced that he had struck a deal with the Thunder on his Twitter account. So, and instead of patting himself on the back, thanked his family, thanked God. I mean, this is a guy that you not only want to sign long-term if you're the Thunder because of what he does on the basketball court, but also because of what he does off the basketball court. And frankly, what he doesn't do off the basketball court. He's not a guy that, makes you worried. What are you going to find out on the police blotter the next day? There's a high premium for superstars like that you don't have to wonder if they're going to do anything, goofy or weird. And I think in Kevin Durant, Barry, the Thunder has a guy that they can build around long-term on the court, but they can also have in their locker room being a great team guy that you can really have as your face of the franchise.
Well, I mean, look at where Kevin Durant is. He's in Orlando, Florida, being basically a cheerleader and a non-playing teammate to the Summer League team. He could be anywhere in the world. That's a literal statement, except for maybe North Korea and Cuba, wherever the U.S. government says you can't go. But everywhere else in the world, anywhere he could be this July, he's in Orlando, Florida, in a practice gym, watching a bunch of rookies play ragtag basketball. Says something about the guy. Now I will say this. I'm not crazy about releasing stuff on Twitter because I have to get a guy to translate for me because I couldn't read all that stuff. But for the most part, it's low key, it's down to earth, it's very symbolic of the kind of person Kevin Durant is.
Well, and you mentioned the long-term nature of this. 5-year deal, which everybody suspected this would be. It'll kick in after next season. Our man Darnell Mayberry finding out that this is a contract that's going to lock in Kevin Durant as a member of the Oklahoma City Thunder for all 5 plus the 1, so 6 of those years. Nobody else is going to have a chance to get him unless it's a trade deal, and Barry, we know that the Thunder aren't trading this guy. So this is a situation where Kevin Durant's not only saying, yes, I want to be here long term, but I don't want to be anywhere else. So he's making a huge statement with this contract. I think that obviously he's happy with it. The team's happy with it. Now we just have to see where this all goes in the next 6 years. Hey, stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.